Excuse the lighting and my messy hair. I wanted to show you a little bit where I'm at in the book. As you saw, I was reading last night, but I didn't get very far. I got like maybe 2 or 3 pages before my husband came into the room and was like, let's watch anime. And that's ended up what we ended up doing. So I am where the leaf is. And see, I'm not very far from the beginning. It's not August yet. I still got until Thursday, and today's Monday. So I still got a little bit before it's Thursday, before it's August. And then hopefully I can get through this book, and then I should be able to get through I'll Be the One pretty quickly. These are my August TBRs, by the way, if you haven't watched my first video on this channel. I'll Be the One, it should be easy to get through since I'm already almost a little bit halfway through, and it is an easy read from when I was reading it. So it's not that terrible, so I should be able to get through it pretty quickly once I get to it. And then I'm reading The Parasite by Mira Grant. And this one's a little bit of a thickie for me. I haven't read any of it. Well, I have. It's this far, but it's like 2 pages in, and it doesn't count. It just doesn't count, because I'm going to reread those 2 pages, because I already forgot what they were about. So, this one's a little thick for me, which is strange, because I read Game of Thrones, but to me, this is thick. Game of Thrones isn't for some reason, and I'm pretty sure the Game of Thrones book is bigger than this. I'm interested in reading this book, because the premise sounds amazing. For me, at least. What I would like to read. Read Mr. Tender's Girl while cleaning and playing The Sims. I'm supposed to be working today, but I'm just not in the mood to work today. Working for me is writing, by the way. I'm just not in the mood. I'm supposed to be reading out loud my book right now to see if there's any errors that me reading out loud would pick up. But I was gonna film that, but that would be kind of boring for my writing vlog, so I figured I wouldn't. I'll just do that off on the side. But I'm gonna read, watch YouTube, play The Sims, and clean. How do I do that? I'm good at multitasking. Very good at it. Good at switching what I'm doing at the time. But hopefully I'll get semi-far in this. My normal time to read is when I'm at the gym. Because I work out for about an hour and a half, depending what I'm doing that day. And my husband works for about 2 to 3 hours. Works out for about 2 to 3 hours. So I'm usually in the car reading books. Not a lot all the time. Sometimes I'm caught up on my phone playing TikTok, watching TikTok. But I'm gonna try changing that because I need to start reading my books. I have over like 80 to be reads books, TBRs. Over 80, guys. Like over 8. I don't know how much. The last time I counted was over 60. But I've gotten so many more books since then. I'm pretty sure it's over 80 something. And I just gotta get caught up. My Amazon wishlist is huge. I need to start getting the books off the Amazon wishlist just because whenever I look at them, I'm like, I have to buy these books, but I don't have the money to buy these books. So I'm gonna read and do what I told you guys I'm gonna do. I am kind of close to the end of Mr. Tender's Girl by Carl Wilson. I am this far where the leaf is. So I only got this much left. And I've been reading it for the last 3 days, an hour each day. Maybe a little bit more than an hour. And I'm not getting very far very fast. Which is strange because it seems like it's an easy book to read through. But I noticed that I'm like only getting from this, let me pull it out a little bit so you can see it. From this mark to this mark of pages each day, which to me isn't a lot. And it's an easy read, so I'm wondering why it's taking me so long to get through a chunk of this book. It's good so far, but it's not great. I'm gonna finish it. I'm forcing myself to finish it. I'm trying my hardest to finish it. And it's hard because I'm the type of person who does not like to just sit there and wait for things to happen. I'm very impatient. I do not like suspense either, which is ironic because my favorite books are thrillers and horror. It's kind of like, I just gotta figure out how not to read ahead or look it up or spoil myself beforehand because I did that with a lot of books beforehand. Not a lot of books, but I did that with a lot of TV and movies back in the day. I would just look up the ending and be like, oh, that's what happened. Because I just get so impatient during the movie or TV series wondering what's happening. So I looked it up back then. I only did like maybe 2 or 3 books so far. But I'm trying hard not to do it with this one. Not because it's terrible, but it's just I want to know the answer, and it's not spectacular enough for me to be like, I want to read through it to get to the end and figure out what happens. It's just more like, okay, some parts are boring and some parts are not. And I'm trying real hard to just read through it. There was a really good part in a quarter through that really had me like reading through it, and I'm like, oh, this is really good. Hope the book stays that way. And then after that part, like around the middle part of the book, it got kind of boring. Like within 2 or 3 pages, I was like, this is kind of getting boring. I was contemplating whether or not to stop and looking ahead. I'm trying not to do that because I'm trying to have this channel to hold myself accountable on what I'm reading. It's hard, guys. It's very hard. Tomorrow is Saturday, and Saturday are the days that I film. So I'm going to be filming hopefully 2 or 3 videos for this channel tomorrow. You probably won't see them until a month and a half from now because I got a backlog of videos already planned for this month. And yeah, so I'm filming tomorrow. Maybe I'll show you a little bit of the filming process, which is going to be weird because I'm using this particular camera to film it all, so I don't know how I'm doing that. Maybe with my phone. I haven't filmed with my phone in a long time because every time I tried uploading the videos onto my laptop, they would have difficulties going through. Like I would have a hard time trying to put the videos onto the computer. But I have a PC now, so I'm wondering if I could put it easier on this PC than I did on the laptop. I don't know, I have to test it and see. Yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know and update you guys where I'm at in the book. And I'm going to try filming tomorrow so you guys have more videos from me. This is how far I am. And hopefully I can finish this within, I want to give myself till Sunday, and tomorrow's Saturday, so read some today, read some tomorrow, and then read some on Sunday, and hopefully finish on Sunday. I only do 3 books a month, for those who have not seen my TBR, because I'm a very slow reader, or I'm very, not busy, I just do other things other than reading. Guilty! I'm trying to change that while I'm getting more into reading because I'm a writer also, and I want to do better in my writing and get better details and all that jazz and descriptions. And in order to do that, you have to read more. So I'm trying to do that, guys. I'm trying to do these videos to hold myself accountable. So hopefully I can finish this tomorrow. Other than filming, I'll be doing some work here and there. But my husband will be playing D&D at his friend's house, so I'll have plenty of time to read. Like, he'll be gone for like 4 or 5 hours, so I'll have plenty of time to read if I'm not busy playing Coral Island. I finished Mr. Tender's Girl. I did it, guys. I finished it. I thought it was going to take me until Sunday, which yesterday was Friday, so today is Saturday. I thought it was going to take me until Sunday from Friday to finish it, because I still had like a good chunk left, to like this much left. No, maybe even more than that. Maybe this much. About this much left. And I was like, I'm not going to be able to get through all of that within the recommended days that I was going to put on myself, which was just a day. And I did. I read through it. It took me 3 to 4 hours to read through it. But I got through it. I mean, it takes me forever to read, so. But I got through it, guys. Now I have to read I'll Be the One by Lila Lee. I already read most of it, so it's about past the halfway mark, and I should be able to get through it in hopefully 4 days. I'm gonna give myself 4 days. Maybe get it done tonight, because my husband's not gonna be here. He's gonna be at his friend's house playing D&D, so I have nothing to do except for read or play games. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll play games. Hi, Sinya. You can't see her, she's too short. But it's my puppy. So yeah, I'm almost done. And it is only the 4th today? The 3rd. It's only the 3rd today. And I got a little bit more of I'll Be the One to read, and then I have Parasite to read, which is the complete Parasite book. I didn't start that almost at all. And it's by Mira Grant. The reason why I look the way I do, by the way, is I just filmed 4 videos. So, my eyelash was partly off of my eye through all 4 videos. Now to read I'll Be the One. I'm not going to tell you guys what I think of the books until my wrap-up, my August wrap-up. So, you just have to keep guessing until I get to it on the August wrap-up. I also realized that my external links on in my descriptions are not authorized. That I had to verify myself to make sure I wasn't spam. So I had to do that. So I had to go on a camera on my phone and move my head back and forth to make myself authorized or verified that I was a human being. I have my own Google account. So, and I was wearing this makeup, so hopefully it doesn't, you know, say that I'm not me when I'm not wearing makeup and I try to log on, because apparently it's a security thing. So maybe it'll ask me to do that again in the future to log on to my Google account. I hope not, because that's kind of ridiculous. I mean, I get the 2-step authorization situation, but I don't know, whatever. Let's keep reading. I finished it within the day that I said I would finish it in. I did. It took me maybe 2.5 hours to read through it. I was doing other things at the same time, like watching YouTube and stuff like that. But I finished it. Now to go on Goodreads and try to do a good review. I suck at reviews, but I'm gonna try to do a good review on this. I'm not gonna tell you what I thought about it, but I get to finally read Parasite by Mira Grant. This one might take me the entire month to read, but if it doesn't, I'll pull out another book from the jar on this vlog. Okay? Okay. So then you guys can see it, and why is there a red spot in it? Oh, okay. But there's like a red line right here. I was like, what is going on there? So you guys can see me pull out another piece of paper from the TBR. But that's if I can finish this and have enough time to read possibly another book. Because I don't wanna go into the next month with another book like I did this month. But because I want to get the Halloween horror thriller books for the next month, since it's fall next month. So that's what I want to do, and I want to pick 3 books out from my TBR cart for that. But it'll be a different type of pull out. I'll be doing a random number generator for that instead of my TBR jar, because the TBR jar isn't guaranteed to get you a fall-like book. So just gonna have to just count the books on my TBR cart and do a random number generator, and that's how I'm gonna have to do it. So I'm excited because I love the concept of this book so much. I'm just a little panicky about how large this book is. Let me get started on reading it. It's only 10 o'clock right now. My husband is playing D&D with his friends at his friend's house. I usually try to stay up until like 11 to 12 so that I'm not like in like deep sleep when he gets home, because I like to say hi to him when he gets home and everything like that. Plus I like to know when he wants me to wake him up in the morning, because he likes to be woken up at a certain time every morning. So, and it's always changing, so I have to know. Do a review, Lee, and then put this on your current read on Goodreads, and then start reading it. So, guys, I told you I'm reading Parasite by Mira Grant, and I'm contemplating DNFing this book. It's taking forever to get to, not like the action parts. There's some action in it, but it's small and doesn't last for more than like a page or 2. And I want more. This is very slow paced, so it's kind of like I'm trying to get through it. I really am, because I don't want to continue DNFing books just for the hell of it, because then I'm not really getting through my TBR. I'm just doing it half the time because I just don't want to read that particular, you know, I don't know. I just know that I'm having difficulties with it right now. I'm trying my best to read like an hour and a half every single day, which is not a lot, I guess, but it's a lot for me because I normally don't read that much. I normally read maybe 15 minutes every other day. Yeah, that's a lot, I know. But I'm almost halfway through. Almost. Say another 15% and I'll be there. But I'm having the hardest time getting through it. I'll give it, okay, let's see. I'm on page 192. I'll give it until like maybe page 230. And if it doesn't get any better by page 230, then I'll DNF it. I just didn't want to DNF this book because it seems like something I will be severely interested in, because I love Parasite information, like the Parasite theology, I don't know how they pronounce it. I like that, and I like virology and epidemics and stuff like that. It's just a big interest of mine, and this is part of one of my big interests, and it's kind of like a shame that I'm not enjoying this book right now. And I have another book by her called Feed that's about zombies, because I love zombies, and I'm hoping it's not as slow as this is going to be. And I have yet another book on my Amazon wish list that's about mermaids. I can't say I remember the name of it currently. By her also, and I've heard that that's a slow burn also. So I'm kind of like, do I want to read it? Because I love mermaids. So it's kind of like, I don't know. I'm really contemplating. I really don't want to give up, but it's kind of like, this is so mind-blowingly boring at the moment. I'm not saying it's a bad book. It's a good book so far, but it's boring at the same time. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm trying to be good, positive about it, but it's kind of like, it's draining me down a little bit. I'm like, I could be reading any other book right now. That's what I'm thinking in my head. I could be reading any book right now. Parasite, Mira Grant. I kept telling you I was going to DNF it, or I was thinking about DNFing it, because it was just taking so long to get to the action parts, and I was just getting so bored so quickly. But I passed through the middle part. I'm now, can't really see right here. I'm almost done with it, and it's getting better now. It's finally getting better. Like, finally, I had to skip some paragraphs because it was just it discussing details of certain locations that I didn't care so much about. So I skipped some paragraphs, not a lot, and I just got to the points where it was actually actionable and something was happening, and so just it like explaining her life and etc. It's a slow burn book. It's not a bad book, because now that I got to the action parts and explain what's going on, I understand it better and I like it more. It just took a moment there. And I heard her other book, Into the Deep Drowning? I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. In one of her other books, it's another slow burn. And that one I really want to read because it's about mermaids. I already said that in this channel. But, so I am reading it. I'm going to try to finish majority of it tonight, if I can. I was going to try yesterday, last night, because I was really into the scene that I was in. But then my husband got off his video game and he was like, it's an early bedtime, let's go. So we went to bed. When we go to bed, we usually watch anime. And I can read and watch anime at the same time. But I think he finds it disrespectful in some way because he wants me to watch the anime with him. So I usually don't read a book, but I crochet at the same time. There's that. So I wasn't able to get to the part that was really actionable that I got at. When I get back into the book, it's going to be right into the action again. I guess it's a good thing, so then I'm not bored right away. And I will want to pick it up. Unlike some spots where I stopped and I'm like, do I really want to pick this up right now? Do I really want to continue reading? Because that's happened a couple times. I might pick another book. It is the 12th, and I'm going to try to stop reading on the 24th. Because that's when I'm going to be able to film my next TBR picks. Is on the 24th. So I have to finish it within 12 days. So I'm thinking about taking you into the bedroom and picking one more book that's small. And that's off my TBR cart right now, which is The Fall. TBR cart so that I have something to read right after this one. Because I was just going to read manga afterwards, but I'm like, I could probably fit another book in instead of a manga and then read manga afterwards. I'm trying to decide if I should do that because I have to watch my puppy right now. Because she likes to go to the bathroom in the morning and she hasn't gone to the bathroom yet. And I'm like, don't do it on the floor, please. You know, I don't know. Well, should I? Alright, let's go do it. Let's go do it. Now, I'm going to remove the yarn. Alright, I'm going to count all of these. And we're going to do a number regenerator. Or is it just generator? Number generator? A random number pick. Hopefully it picks a small one. If it doesn't, I'm going to go and re-roll. Because I don't want to pick one that's going to take me more than 12 days to read. Because I don't want it to go until into September. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. 46. Alright, let's put in the number 46. I thought it was 45, but I must have miscounted the other day. Right, ready? You can't see it. There we go. 30. Let's see, this is 46, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41, 40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30. It is a small book. Zombie by Darren Shawn. I think that's how you pronounce his name. And it's about this, I'm guessing a boy, or I don't know if it's a boy or a girl, because it doesn't say. This says, Bee's father thinks it's a hoax, but even if it isn't, the two of them joke. It's only the Irish, right? That is, until zombies actually attack the school. Bee is forced on a mad dash through the serpentine corridors of high school, making allegiances with anyone with enough gall to fight off their pursuers. But when they come face to face with the ravenous, oozing corpses, all bets are off. There are no friends, no allies, just whatever it takes to survive. I just did a book haul with this book because I purchased it a couple of months ago, but I usually collect the books into one big book haul. Well, not big for a lot of the books that, you know, book hauls that you see on YouTube, but big enough one for me. Yeah, I think I can read this within 12 days. It's not that big of a book, if you look at it. And the lettering is about average. So I might be able to read this pretty quickly. And I love zombies, so this is going to be fun to read. So I'm going to take you back out into the living room. So I got these two books, this to finish, this to start. I was hoping that I would get one that I had already started and gotten through some, so that I had even less to read. But this is okay. This was $5.35 at the store that I purchased it at. Now I have to work on the vlog, this vlog to be exact, so I can get it up before the 24th or before my TBR picks are up. Because that same day I have to do my August wrap up. So I have to finish it before then, and I have to get this video up before then. Yeah!